me. It was the condition.
I just started the call. I was recording it, but we can talk a little while about this. All right. So that the
I
point that, go ahead.
launch your video, please.
Huh?
Can you? I can't see you.
All right. Now you can. Can you see me now? Yeah. All right. Sometimes Skype does that. So anyway, back to the point that yes, if you practice correctly and relax and everything is okay, then you'll go into a kind of a marvelous state.
Yeah.
Relaxed, everything is good. And then you note that marvelous state, and then later you want it back again. Right.
Yeah.
So wanting something that you don't have now is the order of the day. Wanting something instead of saying, I don't need that special state. I can just relax anyway. Maybe it'll come, maybe it don't, but that's all right. I'm cool. And
And
then when you relax again, then it will be there. Now, if you want it and you're working really hard, then you're going to get tired.
that's
And
the
so when you see the tiredness, you can say, aha, I see that tiredness, and I was intending to relax. So let me just relax now that I'm tired. All right. So in the way that you're speaking, you missed two opportunities to see dukkha. The
oh
first opportunity that you missed was wanting a special state and then working hard to get it and then getting tired.
mm,
And so your original question is that is there a point of going too much? And the actual answer to that is probably not. I've never heard of anybody who had too much joy.
yeah.
That in fact, on occasion at the end of a call, I'll make the joke of, well, I've had about as much joy as I can stand. But that brings on more joy. And so I wouldn't say then that it's possible, but who knows? There may be too much of a good thing,
Yeah,
too
maybe.
much of a good feeling, but I haven't run across it. But the point was that you weren't getting too much of a good thing. You were in fact not getting a good thing because you got tired. And you got tired working for something that you wanted that you didn't get.
And also it was I also have a feeling of fear because yeah,
A feeling of what?
a fear,
A thief.
fear, anxiety,
Oh, anxiety.
because
Uh-huh.
this state was so marvelous that now it's a bit dull. You see,
Hmm.
it, it's
Well, anxiety normally comes from not wanting something, but afraid that you're not going to get it, or
yes.
afraid that something will go wrong.
I think my fear is that I have the fear to get used to be in a wholesome state, you know, to
Hmm.
it's stupid, but it's the fear to be comfortable, and that one day I stop being comfortable.
All right. So then, fear of not being in a wholesome state
Is
means that
unwholesome.
you're already not in a wholesome state, and the fear is preventing you from getting back into the wholesome state unless you can say, aha, I see that fear, I see that anxiety. Now, we could say then that fear is a mental state, but it almost always gives rise to a physical state in the
Yes,
sense that you can feel that fear as anxiety or as intention in the body. All right.
yes,
And if that's the case, then the correct procedure would be start focusing on and paying attention to the body while you're breathing in long and breathing out long, noticing that anxiety and also accompanying it with the thoughts of, wow, there's no problem here. Everything is going to be all right. There's no reason to have the fear. And so we start working with that anxiety at a physical level while we both use the body and the mind to bring that
Yeah.
sensation of fear that's expressed in the terms of anxiety. We can begin to say, hey, look at there, I can make a change to it. The anxiety actually does relax. Oh, what a relief it is to watch that anxiety melt away.
Yeah. And I I'm trying to do that, but the thing is, I'm I'm looking for a result too quickly. You know, I'm looking
Right,
like, is it
exactly.
gone? Is
Instead
it
of
gone?
trusting yourself that all the anxiety will melt right away, but if we have the thought, oh, that anxiety won't go away, then that thought is unwholesome and it's going to keep the anxiety going. But trusting yourself that you can let the anxiety melt away, that you're not going to continue to keep it on. And by being afraid that it's not going to go away is a definite way of keeping it going.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I know that this is very subtle. It's strange for people to understand that. But the reality is that we generally talk ourselves into anxiety, and we can talk ourselves back out of it, but not by having thoughts of, oh, this is long lasting, oh, it won't go away, oh, I wish it would go away. Those kind of thoughts then are going to keep that anxiety going. But
I
having the thoughts of, oh, let me look at that anxiety, let me play with it like it was a toy. It will
Okay.
go away all on its own, no problems. And taking deep breaths with that, then that anxiety will go away.
Okay. Because sometimes I wonder if it would work better to just concentrate on something else. You know, like
Right?
to step forward
Distracting ourselves, but that's
and
exactly what we're doing. Then
yeah,
instead of just concentrating on, or let us say focusing on, or paying attention to, oh, that anxiety and I don't like it, we're actually distracting ourselves from that position into, oh, it'll go away on its own. Oh, there's no problem. All I have to do is just to breathe and to watch, and everything's going to be okay. Now, there is another way to distract ourselves, and that is by playing a game on the cell phone, watching YouTube, writing code. But things like driving a car is not going to get rid of the anxiety. But you can distract yourself completely out of the anxiety, but it'll probably come back up.
mm,
So the distraction that you actually want to use would be the distraction of a complete polar opposite of it. Instead of a 90-degree turn into a game or YouTube or something, let's take the polar opposite of distraction into, oh, that anxiety doesn't mean anything. Oh, it will go away on its own.
yeah,
Everything is completely all right. So that would be the distraction that I would think had the best value.
yes, because um, the other things works, but it doesn't give you the confidence. You know,
Right, it's
the
just a
trust that
distraction. You don't have that, but when you recognize then the anxiety did go away, that gives you the confidence. Yeah, it went away. I watched it dissipate. I watched it disappear.
yeah,
And I can let go of that anxiety and can relinquish it. Oh, what a relief it is to let go of that anxiety.
yeah, and so you can build that confidence. You know, yeah, that that attitude that you can deal with it. And
Hmm.
sometimes I think I'm trying to go too fast. I'm trying to get right up like that, and I say, "Oh, I can't," and so I look. Oh, not done. Okay, it's not done. Not
Right.
done. You know?
Okay. I understand exactly. And the too fast still has the desire to it. When you can come to the realization or to the point that, oh, the job has already been done. I've seen that anxiety. Now that I've seen it, let me just relax.
Yeah.
The job that needed to be done was seeing it and then distracting into, oh, I can relax now.
Yes.
Rather than saying, oh, I've seen that anxiety. Now I have to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's
Now
more
I
like that.
have to get rid of it. That's when we get back into the desire again, rather than, oh, I'm glad I saw that anxiety. Now I can just relax.
Yeah, I think I have a blind spot for the hindrance of wanting something.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, now that we have pointed that out, you can start looking at what do you want? What is your desire?
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
must. Yeah, to try to be more to get more sensitive to that one. Yes.
Great. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that you called. I think that you've gotten the point. Let's make it a short call then,
Yeah,
and you go
that's great.
practice this, and then come back and tell me about it.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Um,
right.
Thank you very much, Dhammarato. Bye
Yes,
bye.
we'll see you. Yes, we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Have a great day.
All right. You too. You have a good day.
Thank you, Dhammarato.